Alright, well, I guess let's get started on this. So, for the first really topic of conversation in regards to our conversation based on Hurricane Irma, how do you guys feel you could have better prepared for the oncoming storm, and what would you do different if something occurred again? Tyler?
What?
Is anybody?
I'll go first.
Go ahead.
If it happened again, I could become better prepared by getting a generator when I lost power.
Alright.
Shush.
Aaron, anything you'd be doing different? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Tim.
Anything that I would do different than her, get more flashlights. I ain't have no type of flashlights, no portable fans, nothing.
Did you try to go looking right before?
Yeah, so we just evacuated. We went to South Carolina.
Alright.
We just left.
No, I don't blame you. Don't blame
We
you one
had
bit.
water. Like, that matters.
And what about you, Miss Tyler?
I mean, we were pretty prepared. We had like a generator and stuff, so we were gooch. It was all good.
And I was in the same boat. I actually, I'm a nurse, and I was stuck at work for 3 days. Lost power. We were on back generator power. No air conditioning with our backup power. Really, just essential needs. And when I came home on Tuesday, I was without power till Sunday night. And so I would be doing the same thing. I've actually already gone.
You had no power until Sunday night?
6:30 Sunday night before my power got turned back
Oh my
on.
god, where do you live?
Seminole.
That's horrible.
Yeah, wasn't a really good time. So yeah, for the purposes of this, I've already gone out, bought a generator and all this other shit that itself, that in case we come across this again, I'll need. But yeah, it was not fun. And I was in the same boat as you guys. I was, no, I guess really in the same boat. I wasn't really prepared, except for Tyler. I guess you were good.
Prepared at all.
Second question is, during the days after the storm, how was your day-to-day life affected? Basically last week.
I'll go. I missed a couple of days of work, so my paycheck was short. And I was supposed to get my car the day before the storm came, and then I had to wait a couple of days to go get it after. When we got back home, just felt like everything was off. Like my schedule was just messed up.
Did you lose power?
Did I lose power? Yeah, I did, but I wasn't home. So when I got back, it was on.
Well, that's good.
Tim, Tyler, how either one?
What was the question again?
The question was, how was your life affected last week as a result of the storm?
First off, I was not able to eat any cooked food. It was all non-perishables, which got old pretty quick. And I wasn't able to work, so I also didn't have as much money coming in.
And Tyler?
My life was the same.
Oh, that's cozy.
It's that generator. You gotta get one. They help like 200%.
Yeah, I actually did get one I borrowed one Friday night for the last 2 nights, but I was in the same boat as the rest of you guys, except for Tyler. I was kind of up a creek without a paddle. No power, no internet. I wasn't working, so that was cool, but it still just, everything sucked. And after being up for 3 days straight, I really needed to come home and like sleep and chill, and it just made it real difficult.
Do you work at the hospital?
I work in a nursing home on a pediatric unit, so I've basically got a whole bunch of, I've got 34 kids I take care of, from a couple months old all the way up to the age of 21 years if they're ventilator dependent. And they are, I use the term the worst of the worst, usually when these are kids that have survived and they shouldn't have, and their parents or power of attorney are unable to really care for them, and they end up with us. So, tracheotomies, feeding tubes, ventilators, pretty much what I deal with every day.
I had a cousin that was born premature, but she was like born like the size of a soda can. She was real small. So I understand. I definitely know. It's hard.
Yeah, it's my background's actually in culinary arts. I went to culinary school right out of high school, and about 5 years ago decided to change careers and get into nursing. Pediatrics was something I was not interested in. Same thing with labor and delivery, OB/GYN, any of that stuff. But we're just like a whole different world, and meanwhile here I am now in pediatrics. So I fell in love with it. I absolutely love playing with the kids and hanging out. But we got a lot of preemies that we deal with, respiratory issues, and then we got some abuse cases, car accidents, shit like that.
Are you at the barber shop?
Oh, me, yeah.
Do what you got to do to get it done.
I haven't had it done in about almost 4 weeks, so. I do what you gotta do. Power moves. You gotta make power moves.
Our third question we really just answered in conversation is what individual problems were experienced as a result of the storm. It kind of goes hand in hand with the previous question, so I'm just going to kind of skip that. The last thing I really get to ask is, once you guys got back and everything's kind of settled down, what would you want change-wise from either the state government, local government? To me, the big thing is power lines. Put them in the ground. We're going to get hit with hurricanes. It's going to wipe all these poles out again. It's like, why keep doing this? Just bury the things and it not be a problem. But anybody else have anything?
Did you guys, I know you didn't stay here, Aaron. Did you guys stay here? Tim, Jason, did you guys drive on the road after the storm?
I did, yeah.
Did you see how everything was closed? Like, nothing was open. No gas stations, no Walmart.
I know.
I did not like that. I did not like that deadness.
They even closed the Walmart in South Carolina when I was there.
For what?
Shut the Walmart down, yeah. Hey, they got hit by the storm while we went too, so that was fun.
I did realize Monday morning about 7:30, work let me run home real quick and check my house. And sun was not up yet, and it was just gloomy. It was so dark, because you use the street lights, everything was just dark, and sun was just starting to rise, so I'm using like headlights, and there's crap everywhere. From in the roads, the sidewalks, trees in people's houses. It was a mess. Fortunately, I also went through Hurricane Charlie back in 2004 in Orlando, and it was a lot worse in Orlando. Orlando looked like a war zone after 2004, to where I thought we looked extraordinarily cluttered and dirty, but not like everything had just imploded. But I found it interesting. Anybody got anything else they want to talk about, Ad?
How do we prove that we did this to our teacher? Is there like a timestamp kind thing on here that we can show them?
Look at me. All recorded.
Okay.
So I got to split and head into work. When I get off tonight, I'm gonna go get the video proof uploaded, and email it in. So tonight, tomorrow morning, I'll get it over to our instructor, and we should be good. I will follow up with her, see if there's anything we can do for the other two that weren't able to attend. But to my understanding, we should be good.
Should you email her and let her know that we tried to talk to them and they didn't respond, so she doesn't think we did it without them?
I have not yet. I will. That will happen tonight when I get home. I'll let her know exactly everything that's gone on. I don't want them to get docked either, so if there's something that can be done or whatever, if they can do their own, or I don't know what, I'll email her and let her decide. So, other than that, well, I appreciate everybody for working with me here to get this up and going. I know we had some issues this morning, but have a good one, and I'm sure we'll talk soon.
Nice meeting you guys.
Nice meeting you guys, too. Bye.